Hello everyone and welcome to Channel Slowly Bleeding, the channel where we play Magic Online drafts and try to lose as few tickets as possible. Today we will be doing another Theros block 8-4. Hopefully the videos I bring you today will have a little better sound quality. I've been trying to work on that this past week. And it looks like our draft is starting, so let's jump into it. Alright, opening a value card, Temple of Malady. It's worth several tickets. Let's look up real quick what it's worth. Yep, worth over 4 tickets, so we'll definitely be taking that. If you're new to Channel Slowly Bleeding, this is an experiment where we try to play Magic Online while losing the lowest amount of tickets as possible. So we will always be taking value cards, and value cards, in my opinion, are anything that are over 10% of our draft cost. Today, our draft costs 9 tickets, and so 4 tickets is well over that 10% mark. So that's what we'll be starting out with. If this wasn't in the pack, we'd probably be taking a Underworld Coinsmith or perhaps a Hubris, but we'll have to hope we get some of those in the next pack. Okay, we have a Reprisal here, which is a great card. Other cards we like is Hubris, Feast of Dreams. We always love removal. That's 3 top removal right there. I think the best of the 3 is the Reprisal. It's hard removal for any creature that has a power of 4 or greater. That happens quite often in Theros blocks, so we will go ahead and take Reprisal. It also doesn't hurt that white is probably the best color for the entire block. So here we go. Okay, in this pack we have a Spire Spine, a Fleet Feather, Magma Spray, Crown Linebreaker is a decent card. I think my favorite card out of here is the Cockatrice, but we're in no way expecting to be blue-green at this point, so I think we will just stick with the Spire Spine and hope the Cockatrice wheels. Okay, we see another Magma Spray. We're definitely being passed red. We have an Eagle of the Watch. Swarmborn Giant can be good in the right deck, but we're definitely not that deck yet. I think we'll go ahead and pick up our Eagle of the Watch. Okay, in this pack we see a little bit more red. We have a Flurry of Horns. We have a Warwing Siren. We have a Satyr Grove Dancer, which is a fine 2-drop. Oppressive Raise is pretty good. I think we'll stick with the Grove Dancer. It's always nice to have some solid 2-drops in this format. And if we end up playing green, we can play Artist for the Scry. Okay, we have another Grove Dancer. We actually have some fine blue in this pack with the Nautilus and the Rise of Eagles. We're getting good black with Grim Guardian. I don't see any reason to jump out of what we're doing unless it would be for the Grim Guardian, since we already have the Scry land. But our first several picks are more aggressive, and this is a more defensive card, so I think we will just take the second Grove Dancer. Okay, there's another Warwing Siren in this pack. Strength on the Fallen can be a decent card, but I don't think we want to jump into that sort of deck at this point. I think we'll hope that the Cockatrice comes back, and we'll pick the Warwing Siren. Okay, in this pack we have a Renowned Weaver, we have an Acroan Mastiff. I think Mastiff is probably the strongest option for us. The Fortifier is also very strong for a 2-drop, but we already have a couple 2-drops, so let's take the Mastiff. Okay. I think now we will take the Fortifier. Okay, we're not going to get our Cockatrice back. But we do have a fine pick in Riptide Chimera if we end up being that sort of deck, but right now we're not very heavily blue, but there's nothing else for us in this pack. Okay, Aerial Formation is a fine pick. Humbler of Mortals is fine. Take a Rotted Hulk. Lightning Diadem. Alright, let's see how we do in Born of the Gods. So far we could be really any two of the 3 colors we've already invested in. So we'll keep ourselves open going into pack 2. Okay, Perplexing Chimera is not a terrific card. Mischief and Mayhem is very strong. If we were red, we'd take Fall of the Hammer. The Hypnotist is a fine 2-drop, but we have several of those already. I do like Perplexing Chimera. I'm not sure if it's the card we should first pick out of this pack. It can really mess with your opponent's head, but you have to be in the lead, really, when you cast that to make good use of it. I think we'll just take the Mischief and Mayhem for now. Okay, we have a Whelm Wave. This card is okay, but I think the strongest card here is easily the Acroan Skyguard. The Ghostblade Eidolon is also very strong. Let's go ahead and pick up the Skyguard. Hope we get some good targeting going forward. Okay, Faded Retribution, that's a strong card, but very expensive. But if we were in green, we might be able to pick up some ramp to go with it. Retraction Helix is also very strong. We need to kind of decide what we're going to be here. I think we're definitely going to be green. I would like to be white as well. The only card in blue that I even care about that we have is Warwing Siren. So I believe for now we will assume that we're going to be in white and go with the Faded Retribution. Okay. If we were going to be in blue, the Siren of the Fang Coast is a fine card. We also have a fine card in Swordwise Centaur. I don't mind picking up a double green card at this point. I think we're going to want to play more green and hopefully get some ramp in the Theros pack. Dimlock is also fine, but I don't think he's any better than the Centaur. I think we'll go with the Centaur. Okay, we're not getting very much white passed to us. We can take a Starbreaker to deal with auras. I think we'll take the Starbreaker. We may need this effect. Wow, second Siren of the Fang Coast. Making me regret that we chose not to go with blue, but there's also very good green and white cards in here. I think what we need for this deck mostly is the Wolf, so we'll grab that up. Archetype of Imagination, another great blue card, along with the Course of Tides and Divination. I think we'll go with this Morals Resolve. We're gonna need some effects like this. Keep our creatures alive. Alright, I think we're going to take the Tromper here. It's a fine 4-drop. Nothing really for us here. We'll happily take a Skirmisher. We are going to need some more targeting effects. Karamita's Favor will help us ramp into our Faded Retribution. We'll hate this Crypsis. Alright, let's see what happens in Theros. Hopefully we open an Elspeth.